Hello Cancer, welcome in or welcome back to Yew Tree Tarot. My name's Kerry. We are going to be taking a look at any messages you might need right now, whether they be to do with your love life, your health, your wealth, whatever situation you may have going on in your home life. So we will pull 3 cards, main energy, and then we will clarify with a different deck. Cancer is your sun, moon or rising. This could be for you. So we have the Death card, Transformation, Judgment card, and the King of Pentacles. So with the Death card, that tends to be about transformation, new beginnings, something changing, a new start, death and rebirth. Judgment can be kind of divine judgment because it's a major arcana. Definitely something coming up to be looked at and decided on, or I don't know, some people relate this to karma. And the King of Pentacles, stable, steady king. Looks pretty content there on his throne. Okay, we'll clarify with the Wild Unknown. So at the bottom of that deck is the Page of Pentacles. Got the Magician, again a card of transformation. So I would say there's something that is transforming or needs to be transforming in your life currently. After the Magician, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of holding on to the past or not letting go potentially. So I think possibly you're struggling with some kind of transformation or letting go of something from your past. With the Ace of Swords, that's a new beginning or a new thought, could be a new thought pattern. Something, swords are air, so it tends to be thoughts or words. So yeah, it seems to be the message here is possibly that although you may be struggling with the transformation, it's going to be beneficial in the long run. Let's clarify the Judgment. Why is the Judgment card here for Cancer mid-April? Lovely. We have the Nine of Wands, clarifying Judgment, along with the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So I think possibly whatever is trying to transform or needs to transform potentially, you're not quite ready to kind of come down on the side of, as it were. You're kind of probably a bit up in the air and still maybe wanting to hold on to the past way of things. Could be a relationship, could be a habit, could be anything. It's sort of the same kind of energy that would come through. With the Nine of Wands, it's possibly been a bit of a battle. He's been through a bit of a battle, you know. He's wary tired after the battle. So I think probably whatever it is that wants to, needs to, is transforming, because these are major arcanas. Then I think it's no longer a decision. The decision has been made with the Two of Wands in reverse. You know, that the decision has kind of possibly been taken out of your hands. You possibly had some boundaries up around whatever was trying to transform. I don't know. I mean, Hopefully it's nothing too awful, but as I say, they are majors here, so with the Death and the Magician and the Justice card here. And with the Queen of Wands, she is actually quite generally intuitive, so I think probably intuitively you know that whatever's transformed and whatever's changed is for the best. But let's see, we've got the King of Pentacles here, final card, so I think that's quite nice. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Why is he here for Cancer? Mid-April. So we've got Justice again, which is a repeat card of this one from a different deck. So seems like justice has taken place here. Also, I noticed they've got the sword there from the Ace of Wands. Of Swords, sorry. So looks like that new beginning or thought is actually going to move over to being put into action. It's the other way up. Got the King of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. I think the thing that is bothering you, wants to transform, is transforming, that initially you kind of weren't that keen on letting happen. As we go through kind of the middle of April, towards the end of April, things do kind of come into balance with the two caps there. Justice, you know, you kind of accept that actually whatever it is actually not such a bad thing with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. You kind of look a little bit more ready to wield this sword. Quite a lot of swords there, so I think possibly the message is that things are transforming, and you may not like it, it may seem but bear with it. The universe has kind of got plans. With all the major arcanas popping out, the universe has got plans for it to turn out nice, for it to be balanced, lead to balance, and lead to happier, more loving times, and fly you into the future with the truth and with lessons learnt, I think, is probably what the Mother of Swords, the Queen of Swords, is trying to say. Okay, let's just get an extra message, any extra messages or advice from the universe. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, stability. Five of Cups, it's that kind of looking at the past and not really wanting to let it go, when there are two lovely shiny cups right behind you. And three only spilt, just the three that you're concentrating on are the spilt ones. And the Chariot, so drive forward into the future towards your dreams with the Star. The stability of your life or your relationship, possibly, I think that may be affected for you, and you may not enjoy that experience with the Four of Pentacles. You kind of want to really keep the peace, keep the stability. Could put you into a bit of a Five of Cups, a little bit of regret, a little bit of wishful thinking for the past. But the universe, looks like the universe is driving you forward. The Chariot is Cancer's card. Yeah, he looks pretty determined, so I think really you may as well try and avoid dwelling in this mindset for too long if you can. I know easier said than done sometimes, but it looks like the universe is determined to drive you forward to ultimately a better place, something where you're going to get more fulfillment, more stability, feel nicer. It might be a bit of a bumpy ride for you between now and the end of April, but I think really you just got to roll with it, unfortunately, and trust that the universe will. You know, it always puts you in the right place at the right time, brings you the right people at the right time. So just trust that even though it might be uncomfortable for a while, moving forward things will definitely improve for you. Okay, Cancer, I hope that was helpful. I hope this isn't too hard for you to get through, whatever relationship or work or whatever the situation is for you personally. If you like that, please like, share and subscribe or leave a comment, and I will see you next time.